Alrighty.
Use has been restricted.
Sorry, the mailbox is full and there is not enough. Please leave your message.
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, Raina, how you doing?
Okay, Isaiah.
Hey, you got a quick second?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you know, Tony walked the property yesterday, and then he was able to then go talk with his the potential funding partner. His boss's name is Herb. So the things that came back in the report, I just want to iterate to you what came back, just so that we're all on the same page. They said because as you know, and look, we're looking to get this funded as soon as possible right now, so that we can close on as fast as possible for you and for ourselves. Just the concern is when we went under contract, right? We were really expecting that we were going to be able to renovate that basement, because that was going to really help our ARV. Now, with what Tony said, and with what the people the potential funding partners who walked it the first time said, is that the basement is a concern, just because it needs to get waterproofed. There's really no easy egress down there. And then there's like the furnace and electrical. I guess that came up in Tony's report as well.
The furnace is new.
The furnace is new?
Relatively new. Yeah, relatively new. Like definitely within the last 2 to 3 years, for sure. I bought it. I don't know if he installed it or not, but he and I went to Home Depot because he had the truck.
Okay.
And he supposedly had it installed over there. So what he's saying is something's wrong with the furnace?
I guess maybe it was looking a little rusty. I'm not sure. Is the furnace down in the basement or what?
Yeah, it's in the basement.
Okay, maybe he didn't get the best look at it, so I'm not even gonna worry about. I'll just let Herb know that the furnace is good.
Yeah, it should be good because if nothing else, it's still under warranty. All furnaces come with some type of warranty, and I got it from like a Home Depot.
Okay. Okay, and you got that like 2-3 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay, no worries, Raina. What I'm just basing this off of, because like I said, we were really hoping that we were going to be able to easily convert that basement, and it just sounds like it's going to be like it's going to be a little harder, and if not, we're not going to be able to do it, and that's going to really be able to affect how we're able to either get it appraised or resell it on the back end. So that being said, since it's going to hurt us on the back end, I talked to Herb on where we could get this funding. And again, this has come based off of now two data points, and we just got to go with our data points in order to be able to I was looking to get in contact with Aaron, and Aaron's he wants to make a little bit more money because he's a bigger player in the game, and I'm just trying to keep the lights on here, right? I'm just trying to make sure that I can put food on the table. Aaron was thinking like, hey, maybe we just should not keep going, but I was like, hey, no, because with Herb, the funding came in a little less than we would have liked to get the deal going.
Okay, so bottom line, what are they saying dollar wise?
In order to get the funding, bottom line, I was able to get Herb up a little bit on the funding. But bottom dollar is to get this done and dealt with, Raina, to where you don't have to worry about it and you can go do that. You can go on that other property. We need to go back to that 45.
Yeah, see, I thought that would switch up, but I can't do 45, Isaiah. Like I said, and what needs to be done, it can't take a whole necessarily. It's not a large basement, number one.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a large basement. I could see it was a huge project, like X amount of feet long and wide, whatever, but it's not that.
Yeah, it's not about it being a big project, Raina. What it's about is how much we're going to be able to get the property appraised for or resell on the back end, right? So it's not about, and that's what, so we had to rerun the numbers, and we're just not going to be able to resell it because if we're able to do that base, we're able to get we're able to get more than we're able to resell it for more. But if we can't, and it's just going to be too much of a pain, then we have to go back and rerun our numbers and be like, hey, now we have to account for that. It's probably not going to be as easy as we want it to be, or as likely as we want it to be. So now we got to rerun our numbers and be like, this is kind of where we need to be to make sure that we move forward, if that makes sense.
Right.
Okay,
well, my bottom line really was the 52,000. Like I said, I just can't go up under that. I understand everybody trying to get something out of it, so am I.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying bringing this to you, Raina, because now we have 2 data points on where our funding partners are coming in and everything like that. So, and at the end of the day, I'm not here to nickel and dime you, Raina. I'm here to, like I said, I'm here to put as much money in your pocket as possible. At the end of the day, if we are able to move forward and put this funding in place, you'll be able to put that money, you'll be able to put that money into your next investment property, so that the sooner you're able to do that, the sooner you're going to be able to do that group living home and whatnot.
Yeah, that's just not, I'm going to be honest, that's just not going to work out for me.
When you say it's not going to work out, what do you mean by that, Raina?
I mean, just the actual sale of the property. I feel like right now I'm already kind of like giving that away. A number of years back, I believe it was like 4 or 5 years ago, I had it appraised by an actual appraiser.
Mm-hmm.
Not to sell it, just to see what it was appraised for.
Yeah.
And it was over 52,000. I believe it was like 56,000, the way it was.
Yeah.
As is. So I felt like I'm still coming up under the appraisal that I had originally had, a few years back, and 52,500. That is reasonable for where it's located, and it's a beautiful block all the way down.
Yeah, I mean, it is a beautiful block all the way down, and ultimately, what it's just coming down to, Raina, is for an investor such as ourselves, it's a tighter squeeze than we would like ultimately. So if
Yeah.
if you're going to want to deal with some investors like this, we're going to need to kind of be in that. I mean, I can go back to Herb and see if I can bring him up a little bit, but it just looks like, because now we have
Well,
two.
the thing about it is, there's still the taxes that has to come out of that, Isaiah, too, as well.
How much are the taxes?
I'm not for sure, but 2025, and now it's 2026. So I'm thinking it has to be at least $3,000.
What I was just to let you know, Raina, because I was looking into it just a little bit, because I'm looking to take over another Detroit property, and I was looking into the certificate of occupancy for that other one, and while I was doing that, I took a look at the certificate of occupancy for your property, and the taxes did show up. Like that you are behind on your taxes from that one, but when it showed up, it wasn't 3,000. It was only like, I think it was only like 800 or something like that.
Oh no, that can't be correct. That can't be correct because no, that's not correct. 2025 over the whole year, 2025, and then there's 2026. It's more than $800.
Okay, so 2025, is that like just $2,000 in and of itself, or what?
I'm not for sure what the yearly taxes are. All I know is that I did not pay 2025. I don't know if I put any amount on it. I can't even remember if I actually put something. You know how you just randomly put money on, deals like that. My taxes are separate because there's no mortgage, so everything is done separately. I don't recall if I did put anything on it or not, but again, it's more than $800.
Okay. Okay. If it's more than 800, totally understand. What I guess. So let's say that it is just the 3,000, Raina. Okay. Let's just say it is 3,000. Just to be on the safe side. So obviously the 3,000 would get paid off at closing, right?
Right.
So, and you said in order to get that other group living home up and running, you got quoted 30,000 for that other property, right?
That was then. This is now. Material had went up. Everything has went up now.
Yeah.
I
So
had gotten some things, so like windows and some doors, but there's additional windows I would have to get that would cost more today than it would have like several years ago when I started buying that stuff. It's just not, and I assure you, my granddaughter wouldn't like it at all.
like what?
She wants me to stick with what I'm supposed to stick with. That was the 52,500.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was the last thing she said, and that was all she had to say. And she said that outside of that, she is tied up with her own work, and like moving forward, she's too busy to, do her job and try to help me with the sale too as well. But she told me stick firmly with 52,500.
Yeah, and I can certainly understand that, Raina. Ultimately, it is what what works best for you, and I don't want to move forward unless you're 100% comfortable moving forward.
Yeah, you're right. I'm glad because, like I said, there's no point in keep dragging on if I can't get that 52,500. I just strongly feel the way I feel, because overall, even with the work that I have put in it, the roof and all that, the roof cost me $5,000. That's a new roof. The bathroom was updated, which did that. Supposed to have a new furnace in it, which I'm going to call the tenant. I'm going to call him today, and I'm going to have somebody else go in and check to make sure that it was the furnace that I bought. If not, he and I going to have a problem. Like I said, I took him for his word. I took him for his word. I bought it, handed it to him because he picked it up with his truck and supposedly put the furnace back into the house. Now, what he did with it, I don't know, but I'm going to find out.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't appreciate it. I'm too nice to certain people, and I've been very nice guy here.
Yeah, yeah, and you've been super nice with him. That's what I've been telling. That's what I've been telling Herb and whatnot. Is that we would probably need it. That's why they kind of want it. They would want it vacant at closing to move forward. Basically.
Yeah, and I don't want to just evict him like that, as well. So I've played a huge part of trying to even look out for his benefit. He moved a brother in there. I believe there's a cousin that stays there here and there. And you people, all you people is only paying $800. Come on, I'm getting upset. Not with you.
Yeah.
It's just that when I think about it, all that this guy has put me through. I don't know.
Yeah, and I mean what he's put you through, Raina. It's been going on for like the last 5 years or so, right?
Yeah.
So it's been going on for the last 5 years or so. You really want to get out from under it so that you can focus on the group living home, right?
Right. But what I may do is doesn't sound like they're gonna budge. Your mind is already set. Mine is set on the sale price. Yours is set on the purchasing price. So I just can't do that.
Yeah, and look, Brandon, again, I can certainly understand that because that's why I said, we don't want to move forward unless you're 100% comfortable. Here, let me say this, Raina, because you don't owe anything on the property, right? So if
No, I don't have any. I don't owe anything like that. Never taken out a loan against it or anything. This is mortgage free.
Yep. So here's just my thought process, and maybe this can are you just open to a suggestion of thinking about this a different way, I guess?
A different way in what way?
So here's have you considered that if we're able to get you, because I know you said like last year you got quoted the 30,000. Let's say they come back and they add $7,000 to that, right? Because of I mean it is more expensive to get that stuff done. So let's say they add $7,000 to get all that stuff done for you and everything like that. That's about $37,000 to renovate the property, and then $3,000 in back taxes. That's about 40,000. Then you have an extra $5,000 to get to do whatever else you want with. Maybe you need to get some certificate of occupancy or something like that. So even at $45,000, Raina, do you see how that would still help put you in a better position because you're able to go get that group living home?
That is something I would have to truly sit back and really rethink this. I need to get back in touch with my contractor that did start some of the work. I need to get back with him to see how much more he would charge with the cost of material going up, possibly, as well. So I have to think about this long and hard, I feel.
Yeah, and I certainly understand, Raina. I mean, think about you go ahead and think about it for the next week, month, year. That's not really my concern. My main concern is kind of like what feels riskier, I guess. Is it taking what you need in order to go to get that group living home and get out of this situation that you're in with this tenant, getting taken advantage of by this tenant? Or is it taking the risk, and for the next 3, 6, or 12 months, hoping that you can get a little extra money out of this property?
Yeah, well, like I said, I got to think about it and get back in touch with the contractor. I need to talk to my granddaughter again about it. She was sharing what her feelings was, her thoughts, and that was that. And she said I don't need to contact her about anything additional. Stick with the price, I should be okay. That's what she told me.
Okay, yeah, I can certainly understand that, Raina. I mean, that 52.5 are you budge a little bit from that, just so that we can get, because I really do want to just get this done and closed with, Raina.
As low as I will go, and this is the honest to God truth, is 50,000.
50.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we can make 50 work, can we get another addendum in place so that we can keep moving this forward?
I'm going to talk to my granddaughter again. And I had talked to several people before, and everyone's saying the same thing. Investors are different. You know, they're trying to pay as little as possible, which I understand that. You know, you're an investor. You, all other things are investors around. You know, I just wasn't, you know, I wasn't really taken back now by what you're saying, you know, because I was told that, you know, that's the way investors operate, you know. And my grandson's not an actual investor, but he buys properties.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he was looking at it from an investor standpoint too as well. You know,
Yeah.
because I offered him the house. He bought another one of my properties. So, you know, he said it was something he had to think about. You know, and he's thinking like an investor.
Yeah.
Even though I am family, you know, still he's trying to work where he can get the most out of his dollar.
Yeah.
You know, I understand that. But, you know, again, this is the last property I have to sell. So I got to make this work for me for the long run. You know, I really do.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, let me just think about it. You know, your standpoint is your 45. Let's just say you just going to stick with 45. I'm going to stick with 52. You know, by going to sit that and just let me think about it, and I'll call you back.
Okay, Raina. Let me give you another. Let me add something to this, because there is a way. There is a way to where we can make sure that you can get the 52 and 52.5. You would just need to let us kind of switch up our strategy on how we deal with this property. But
what do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is, if we can guarantee that the 52.5, what we would want to do is, instead of marketing this to because what we've been doing, Raina, is we've been marketing this to, you know, our investor funding partners, you know, where, like you said, you're just going to run into these people where, you know, they're trying to get the best deal for them, right? They're trying to get to, you know, they're trying to make sure that they can, that the repairs are going to be okay and everything like that. What we can do is we can switch up our marketing tactics and market this to our retail buyers, to where, because our retail buyers are willing to pay a little bit more than our investor buyers. With that being said, what we would need to do is we would need to get like it's called an attorney in fact in place, so that we can help market it and list this for you.
Yeah, no, I don't think that'll work out, because, you know, any potential retail buyer, you're speaking of everyday people, correct?
It depends, because there are retail investor buyers, like, you know, sometimes they can be big hedge funds, sometimes they'll just be like private investors, just like myself, that are willing to pay a little bit more. It depends.
And I don't think that's something that I'd be interested in. You know, outside of just dealing with you, I don't want to deal with any more investors. You know, honest to God.
You wouldn't have to deal with them. I would still deal with them, because what I would be doing is I'd just be the direct point of contact to make sure, because you and I, Raina, I've loved being able to do this transaction with you for the last 6 weeks, or 4 weeks, whatever it's been. So I really appreciated, you know, our connection and trying to get this done. So, and I'm trying to fight for you to get you the highest you know, the highest amount of money to make sure that it makes sense for you. And that's essentially what I would be doing is I'd be fighting for you to make sure, because if 52.5 is your bottom line, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to fight to make sure that you can get that in your pocket at the end of the day. Because if you win, Raina, then that means I'm going to win.
Okay. Well, again, I got a few things I got to do here at home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we just, at this point, Isaiah, we just going to cancel the whole thing, and then let me talk with a couple of family members, because I still have to talk with my son. I need to talk to Shania as well when I can catch up with her, and my son too as well, you know, because he already put money into my investment property, my son.
Mm-hmm.
So there's money that he needs to be reimbursed because he has a family,
Mm-hmm.
a young family, you know. So again, let's just cancel the deal all the way, and then when I talk to them, we can reach back out and we'll maybe move forward or just forget about the deal.
So you want me to send you a termination letter, or what do you want me to do?
Yeah, just send a termination letter. Email me a termination letter, and then I'll just sign it. And like I said, the summer is almost over with anyways, so I may be looking, you know, a lot of the work need to be done now.
Mm-hmm.
It's been done now. So I'm just going to put this off for a while. Like I said, I do have a tenant in there. I'm just going to get with him on a couple of things there as well. And then, you know, get with him. I may just increase his rent. I was hoping, you know, someone had bought the property. They could have just left it as a rental property for a while, you know, to recoup some money.
Well, that's the thing is Herb does want to keep the property as a rental. But
the idea of renter actually would have been my tenant. Like I said, he has many family that lives on the street. You know, number one is mine, directly across the street. So he definitely want to stay there for sure. It's just that I need to get a few things straightened out with him,
mm-hmm.
you know, as well. So just email me the termination letter.
All right, Raina. I'll say at this point, Raina, is like it's been a pleasure, you know, being in contact with you, and whatever happens at this point, because my main thing is I want you to be able to get to that group living home, Raina. And it seems like, to me anyways, just on the outside, maybe this isn't true for you. It seems to me just that even if you were to get 45, even if you were to get 50, that amount of money would put you in a better position to where you're able to go focus on that group living home instead of having to deal with this tenant anymore.
Right. Well, okay. Well, I appreciate all that. And when you email it, I'll make sure and sign it and email it back to you.
All right, Raina.
Thank you.
Thank you, Raina. Bye. God damn it.
I just got off the phone. One, I could have closed, but she owed too much. The other, I just completely messed up the process. I went to numbers like 6 minutes into the call.
Much. You what? I'll mention numbers in 6 minutes in the call.
Yeah, I don't know why I went in a number so quick on that one. No clue.
Yeah, I have to send a termination letter. Damn. Not good. I have to send a termination letter now. But at this point, it is what it is. I'm not going to continue fighting it.
What, did she not want to drop the price, or
Something done.
was there just no feedback, or what happened?
Now, yeah, the feedback is that you know, we need this is basically we need this lower than what we have. Like we could somehow make it work, like where I'd make $500, but I don't know. Try deal with how she wants things. That $500 just it isn't going to be. It wouldn't be worth how much further I'd need to string this thing along. It'd just be way too much of a headache, in my opinion, for $500.
Yeah. Let's see here. Lost job in February, moving 1.5 hours away to rent son's house, where husband's job is closer to. Was going to list on the market for 120K. Text to speech is stupid. Went into numbers. Oh, come on. On if it sits for 9 months. Add note. And then this one, husband passed last year. Didn't know how much she wanted for it. Owes 70. I think it was 73K. And wanted 105K to move to elderly home. Needed under payoff amount.
Sorry, the mailbox. Sorry, the mailbox is. You have reached the voicemail of Simon Castillo. I'm Craig. You have reached the voicemail of Simon Castillo. I'm currently unavailable. Please leave a message and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Simon, it's Mark. Give me a call back when you get this.
You reached Steve. Leave a message. You reached Steve. Leave a message if you want me to call you back.
Hey, Steve, it's Mark. Give me a call back when you get this.
Is not available. Is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot. You are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
number you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
Hello?
Hey, is Aaron there?
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron, it's Mark Watts. I was calling 'cause it looked like you filled out a form on my website. I was selling the property over on Blackstone Ave.
Yep.
You still selling that?
No.
Oh, you're not? Can I ask what changed?
Just a lot of family issues.
I'm sorry to hear that. If you don't mind me asking, what made you fill out the form to begin with? Okay, I could have phrased that a little different.
Nah, you did everything right.
I don't know. That sounded a little like passive aggressive, like you just wasted my time and money compared to what made you think about selling to begin with. I think
No, that's what I do all the time.
like slightly different language.
That's what I do all the time. Is like, yeah, and if you don't mind me asking, like, what had you looking to sell the property in the first place, or in the beginning, or something like that? It's just that he's in a.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's in a bad mood today. So there's really nothing. That's him. That's not on you. So just keep doing what you're doing, because that was good. You did everything right on that, in my opinion.
Not selling because of family issues.
The person you are trying to reach is not accepting calls at this time. Please try your call again later. La persona con la que intenta comunicarse no acepta llamadas en este momento. Favor de llamar de nuevo más tarde. Message 24. US01 LV.
Raina?
Yeah.
Hey, Raina, just wanted to give you a call real quick, let you know that I sent that email to your that letter to your email.
Okay, thank you, Isaiah. I'll check in just a moment.
Sounds good, Raina. Look, Raina, if you want to do business in the future, please save my number or something, and I'll be more than willing to go to bat for you again and make sure that we can get this thing closed. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Isaiah. I will.
Thank you, Raina. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Fuck my life.
Terminations are part of the game. If you don't mind me asking though, does she like owe too much to be able to price drop her? Does she not care about why you needed a price dropper, or was it just like a
Believe it or not, I had her at 45,000 where I need her to be originally, and then 3 weeks into our
hey, what are you doing?
Good. Who is this?
You still don't remember me. It's Mark. I was gonna wholesale your house.
You were gonna what?
I was gonna help you move move that house that you were trying to sell over on Elmwood.
What's your last name?
Watts.
So we decided to do a different deal. I'm driving right now, so thanks anyway.
All right. Hope they can get it done for you.
Okay.
Bye bye. God damn it.
Which one was that one?
That was One in, you weren't on the stream. I don't think you were on the stream. It was one that Ken Smooth and Stephanie Bain and me, we were all on Caesar's stream. They spoke with her, deemed her unmotivated. And then
Yeah.
Caesar was like, no, you probably still could have closed her by doing XYZ. I then bought the lead and called her on the same stream, tried to close her. But she's like, I literally only care about getting the top dollar amount. So I was like, all right, well, I'll wholesale it for you and I'll get you the top dollar amount. But I guess they went with another contract because she told me she had like 15 contracts in her email and she was going to have the attorney go over all of them.
That's crazy.
What were you saying though? Earlier, you had her at 45 where you needed her.
Yep. And then 3 weeks into our agreement, after we finally got the pictures and everything, she came back and said, we're going to terminate the agreement because we found out that we could sell it for more. And then I was like, okay, well, let's just do a purchase price addendum. Because we thought because the as is like 68,000 on this property. So we were like, okay, we still have room in the deal for this property. But then, I mean, 3 weeks goes by and we still don't, we get 2 walkthroughs. So I don't even, like, no offense to my JV partner, I just don't know what went wrong on the disposition to where I had to step in and get someone else to walk it myself.
So if you had a signed purchase and sale agreement already, why did you increase the price instead of saying we have a signed purchase and sale agreement?
They were looking to terminate it if they couldn't get a higher price. So I gave them 3 options. I was like, we can either move forward at this price. We can, because this is what we agreed on originally, and this is what we're contracted for. We can go up a little bit in money to give you a little extra money, or what we can do is, or what we're going to do is, we're going to allow you to get out of this, but we're going to put a memo on your property. And yeah, so.
So, and I guess when she said she could sell it for more, what do you mean?
Because there's a property right across the street that sold for like 110,000, but that one's fixed up though. And I explained that to them, and that's why I was able to explain it to them, and that's why they wanted to continue moving forward with us. But they had a new purchase price at the 52.5, and I was having to deal with her granddaughter and her. And it sounds like the last thing her granddaughter said was, don't move off from that number. So now she's stuck on that number, and I just can't. Like I said, I could move this because the buyer said he'll take it off for 53,000, but I have a JV partner and whatnot that, I mean, the JV partner will probably just knock off, but $500 plus she's just going to give me an earful for the next month or 2 months. I just don't know if that's worth it for $500.
So what can the 52.5 do that 37, or well, no, you said 45, that the 45 can't?
Nothing. She's just stuck on the number now because her granddaughter.
How did the granddaughter come up with it then?
They found out about the property that sold across the street for 110, and even though what?
I mean, we'll finish because maybe I'm missing something. Go ahead.
Yeah, and that's basically how they came up with that. They wanted more money. Is the one across the street sold for 110 that was fixed up, so they were thinking about, oh well, I'll just fix this one up to get extra money, and then I had to walk them off and be like, do you really want to do that? Like, that you're going to have to yada, yada, yada. But ultimately they're just stuck on the 52.5 now, unfortunately, even though I had them locked up at 45.
So what was their motivation?
Motivation is she's trying to get out of this property to go to renovate a group, another property so that she can do a group living home.
How are they going to do that if they don't sell this?
Exactly. That's why I did a consequence question in this termination thing. I was like, so what feels riskier? Is it like, is it taking what you need in order to be able to get the renovations done in that group home? Or is it waiting the next 3, 6, or 12 months for a little bit of extra money? And she was just
What
like,
did she say?
she was just like, yeah, well, my granddaughter told me don't come off this price. I
So
was
why
like,
terminate instead of talking to the granddaughter and figuring out why she feels that way? Well, I mean, you already
No.
terminated, but you could still call the granddaughter. Hey, I'm just confused. Your grandmom is trying to accomplish X, Y, Z. You're focused on an extra $7,000. We are fully ready and able to close on this as soon as we need to.
I try to get in contact with the granddaughter, but but she's so busy with what she's doing that the last time I talked to her, I tried getting in contact with her for like 4 straight days, and then she told her grandma, I don't have time to deal with this. You need to be the primary person. And then the last thing she said is, you need to deal with this yourself, but don't back off that 52.5 number.
So, and the grandmom is just going with whatever she said because of that.
Yeah, pretty much. She's just going based off of because of that, and I guess she might be thinking about doing a little bit of renovations and stuff. It's just I knew, like, yeah, this situation is just I don't know. It's not worth $500 in my opinion.
So if it doesn't sell, she's not really sure what will happen. She just knows she can't back off of that because the granddaughter is over here price focused, but the grandmom wants to do the group home thing. Does the granddaughter really have the grandma's best interest to help her accomplish what she's trying to do? If she can't even pick up the phone for you?
I mean, she does, because what happened with this with her is, like, I guess she had 4 other properties that she had to sell, like, to investors previously or something like that, and now the granddaughter doesn't feel like this property, she's in the same position as this property, so she's trying to. All I know is that Raina is the person who's selling it, which is the grandma. Her granddaughter, Shania. Raina listens to Shania. There's no separating them. Basically, there's just no separating them. So if Shania says one thing, Raina's gonna go with it. That's just how it's been this whole time.
I hear you. I would have just, before terminating, asked her that last question. And if she would have just flat out said, yeah, I don't care what you got to say because my granddaughter said to do this, then I would have probably terminated. But at least to try to plant some sort of doubt.
You talking about, like, do you feel like the granddaughter has your best interest in place? You talking about that?
Yeah, because if your granddaughter is saying you need to get an extra $7,200 or $7,500, but in order to get that, she's not even willing to pick up the phone for me when we're ready to get this done for us, do you really feel like she's trying to help you get to this next stage in your life with the, I forget what you said, the sober living or group home or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Like, she's not here to help you. She's not going to be the one that's going to rehab this place for you. She's not going to be the one to deal with contractors to do this for you. It's all on you. So is this something you really want to put up with just because your granddaughter said that you should try to hold out for an extra $7,000 when we can close on this in 2 weeks?
Your call has been forwarded to an
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's already a dead lead at this point. So what's the
Yeah.
worst that happens? You piss her off? It doesn't matter because you were about to terminate anyway.
That's true. So I just, yeah, like you said, just push her, just see what, yeah.
You can still call her back, not today, but I'd call her tomorrow or Monday. Just say, hey, this
Yeah.
really just doesn't sit right with me. Because at the end of the day, I'm on your side. Whether
Mhm.
I buy this from you or not, I want to see you succeed. So
Mhm.
does your granddaughter really have your best interest in this? If she won't even get on the phone with me when we are ready to close, ready and able to close on this in 2-3 weeks as soon as title clears? Because she's not going to be there to help you. She's too busy to pick up a phone call and talk to me for 5 minutes. Do you think she's going to go in that kitchen and rip out them cabinets, rip out that countertop, redo all this lighting? She's not going to do that.
Yeah.
That's at least the conversation I'd have before you completely kill the lead.
Yeah. I'm not for sure killing the lead because it's still workable, but we'll see what happens.
I think you can get her back down to that original price. I wouldn't have moved off of it to begin with, though, because now in their mind, why would I price drop if you're already willing to give me more?
Yeah. So would you have just filed a memo on it then?
I don't file
Well,
memos. I mean, unless if the buyer's in place and then she's trying to do weird, then yeah, you can. But I don't really file memos. Did she know you were wholesaling?
no, but I told her that the closest. I mean, I was just straight up with her, like this is all dependent on getting the funding partners and whatnot because of the price and everything like that.
I mean, I won't lie to you. You positioning yourself in the beginning as a wholesaler who's on her team would have
Mhm.
been beneficial compared to, a wholesaler and you versus investor is better than you as the investor versus her.
Yeah.
It always price drop. It just makes the whole process easier. I've lost more deals personally from not being transparent than from being transparent.
Please leave your
I gotcha.
message for 404.
At least in my experience.
I'm probably gonna have, if I can, I'm probably gonna have Caesar. If I can, if he can do it and whatnot, I'm probably gonna have Caesar review that call with me and see how I could have done better.
What, the price drop that you just tried on stream?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Is he going to go back to the Monday call reviews?
I hope so. I mean, I texted him yesterday
The person you dialed.
and to see if he'll review another one of my calls. You know, the one that I sent the contract to like on Thursday. Yeah, it was. I was looking to see maybe if he would do that.
The person you've dialed can't take your call now.
Richard. Another not selling, this time through text. Be sure I'm a CRM. Goodbye. What, I feel like I spoke with Arthur already. What's going on, Julie?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
If you're still there. Julie, if you get on stream right now, I'll buy you a lead. Or as many leads as it takes for somebody to pick up, I should say. Deal? Come on.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
About to send it right now.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Well, you get the huff and then the puff and take a breather.
Please leave your message for 61975.
Don't be scared. Take your time.
Please leave your Please leave your message for 619753863.
Hey, Solomon, it's Mark. Give me a call back and you get this. Let me see if we can make something happen over on 165th Street. Hey, Solomon, what's the plan with 22?
Hi. If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Mark, I want to go over your options for your house, whether I buy it or not.
Thanks, Mark. Please stay on the line. I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you would like to leave an additional message, please reply.
What's up, Julie?
Hi. If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Mark, I want to go over your options.
Thanks, Mark.
How you doing,
Please
Julie?
stay on the line.
Good. How are you guys?
All right.
Hi, Isaiah.
I think he might be talking to his JV partner.
I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you would like to leave an additional message, please reply after the tone.
Hey, Roderick, it's Mark. Just calling to see if we can go over your options. Like I said, whether I buy your house or not, I want to make sure I'm setting you up for success. Give me a call back.
Well, this is different.
Yeah. I just cut my property leads on. So unless you still need a second to get set up. Well, actually, no, because you're not allowed to comp.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to know anything? Like, how do I quiet?
Of course, it's a live transfer.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, Julie.
All right, no problem.
I'll give you the next one.
Live transfer from property leads. Andy at 190 Edgewater Road. Press 1 to accept.
Matter of fact,
In-
watch this.
Merging you into a recorded line.
Hello?
This is Brooke. I have Andy on the line, ready to discuss selling their house at 190 Edgewater Road, Russell, Pennsylvania, 16345.
Just stock people, I guess. Hello? Hey, is Andy there?
Hey.
Hey, Andy.
Candy.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Sorry, it's Candy.
Oh, with an S?
Candy?
Or with a
C.
C? Okay, sorry.
C-A-N-D-Y.
Okay. For whatever reason, it didn't come through on my form. It just said Andy. I apologize.
Okay, and my last name is Borton. B-O-R-T-O-N.
Okay. So Candy, I won't lie to you. I am out right now, but I do have another partner of mine, Julie England, that could give you a call right now if that works with you.
That would be fine.
All right, she'll call you in about 30 seconds.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Somebody just texted me, who the fuck is this? I'm gonna send over it's Candy, not Andy.
Okay. Do you, okay.
No comping.
Well, I didn't catch the address, so I can't. Can you just tell me a little bit about the prop? Well, I guess. Okay. All right.
Nah, don't even ask her about condition. All you got to confirm, hey, just so we're talking about the same house, it's 190 Edgewood or Edgewater Road, right? After that, completely off of condition. Unless that's the route she goes, where it's like it's a complete crap hole, needs to be torn down. Other than that, stay in the motivation pocket. You got it.
Need more practice. This is
No
I'm not sure I'm
pressure.
ready.
I don't care if you don't even worry about closing it. Just have a conversation with her.
All right. And how do I? Will she be able to hear you guys in the background if I'm on the phone, or should I mute my?
You should, as long as you're on speakerphone, you should be good. You're calling from your cell phone, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You should be good.
Okay. Okay. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi. May I speak to Candy?
Speaking.
Hi, Candy. My name is Julie.
Hi.
Hi. Mark sent me your information. He's a little bit busy right now. Are you still trying to sell your property at 190 Edgewater?
Yeah, we just started.
You just started. Okay, you just started the process. Yeah. Okay, well, what price are you looking to get?
I don't even know what my property's for. It's right on the creek out back.
Okay.
So it's waterfront. It's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, living room, kitchen, laundry room. There's a back deck on the whole width of the porch.
and there's a porch on the front of the house. Well, I say the front. They call the waterfront the front of the house. I call that the back of the house. So on the side of the house is our front door that we use to come in and out of from our parking area.
Hmm.
And there's a shed.
And a shed. Okay.
And it's on 2 parcels of property.
Okay. So you currently live there?
Yeah. I'm bedbound,
Okay.
and this is an upstairs, downstairs, and I'm interested in finding a 1-floor house.
Okay. So you need to move to take better care of yourself, basically, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, that's tough to do when you're bedbound, for sure.
yeah. I'm in the living room right now,
Oh,
my bed and everything.
okay.
I had to get rid of my dining room.
Okay, I got it. Do you have a
I'm
timeline?
sorry?
Do you yeah, I'm just curious, how soon do you want to try to accomplish this?
I'd like to get some numbers to know what we're looking at, but as soon as possible.
Okay. How long have you lived there?
We have been here, gosh, 30 years.
Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. Then it'll take me a little bit of time to figure this out, but can you tell me a little bit about, like, how are you able to get around okay on the property, and or
I don't get outside very much anymore.
okay.
I'm in a wheelchair
Mm-hmm.
right now, but I'm working on walking with a walker.
Okay.
I don't feel my right leg, so my
Wow.
bath and everything is upstairs. I do have a lift chair
Mm-hmm.
that would stay with the house because it was put in specifically for my steps, I guess, to go upstairs.
Okay.
So that power chair would stay here too.
Okay. Yeah, you're basically you're needing to find a place where it's a little bit easier living. One level house where you can get along. Okay. And have you had any success finding anything yet?
No, we haven't even started looking. This is just
Okay.
the
Okay.
beginning.
Okay. Yeah. So you're looking to figure out how much you can sell your house for at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
And but you don't know what number you need for.
I don't, because I've never done this before.
Sure. All right. I'm looking up some
With
things.
it being waterfront property, I didn't know how much that increased the amount, and it being on 2 parcels of land.
Right. I'm trying to see what I have a kind of a view of it on Google, so I can see a little bit about what it looks like. It's hard to see. It's hard to see it.
Oh,
So
yeah, we're like right in the valley,
yeah.
plop down in the middle of the woods.
Okay, that's pretty. That's a nice area.
There are houses. There's 1, 2, 3, 5 houses on this side of the road. That side of the road, there's only one side of the road, but there's 5 houses along the creek down here.
Hmm.
So there are neighbors.
Okay. Well, I want to be able to get you something that you to what you need on the property. What do you? Can I ask? Are you hoping to use the money to get a new place or to?
Yeah, we want to get a new place.
And so you want to use that money as a down payment or pay off some bills or something or?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Bear with me here for a second.
That's okay. Take your time.
I have a cousin named Candy actually, so
Oh, do you?
yeah, her name is Candida. Is that what yours?
Oh, mine is Candace.
Candace. Okay. Nice.
But if anybody ever called out that, I probably wouldn't even turn around because I don't go by that.
Okay, sure. Sure. So if you were to get some money to pay off bills and put in a down payment for someplace, do you have a rough idea in mind, a figure in mind?
I don't. I have no idea what is going on in the real world here.
Yeah.
I live in my own little bubble here.
Well, we all do, I guess, right?
So I mean, I don't even know what to ask for. I just hope that it's a fair number.
Are you gonna?
I don't want to be taken advantage of. Or
Oh no,
anything.
no, yeah. I would not want to take advantage of you or anyone. I just need to make sure it's like you said, fair.
Yeah.
That means fair to everyone. Because if I were to buy your property, I would need to know like what needs to be fixed up, and I need to spend money on things. Do you
right, exactly.
Right. But you so are you looking to actually buy another property or rent one after this?
I really would like to buy.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't had to pay rent in, ever since we lived here.
Sure. Okay. Are you
And here it's very expensive out there for rent.
So you're trying to move to around the same area? Stay there?
Yeah, I'd like to, yeah, just because the taxes are cheaper down here
Okay.
than in New York. And New York is close enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my husband's going to be working.
Oh, okay. So yes, it's commute to there. Okay. But you said you hadn't started looking for a place yet. You're just trying to get.
No, we haven't yet. No.
Okay. All right. I don't mean to pry, but
That's okay.
I just wanted to. I was curious about. Do you? what are you trying to, are you trying to pay off something, or how much are you trying to pay off?
I don't have a figure. I'm very blank on all of this. Right now my husband is in between jobs. He worked at Bush Industries for 32 years.
Oh,
I'm gonna be 33 next month, I think it is. And they closed their doors.
oh no. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
So
okay.
he was one of the last ones to be let go, which was nice that for another month or so, but he's putting out resumes and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but after so many years that, you know, it's just, it's a loyalty that you can't find too much anymore.
Oh, I know.
Mm.
That's exactly right.
Mm.
I wish the company that bought the company would hire him because he knows everything about the product. That's why they kept him on like they did. And his bosses wrote him letters and everything. Helped him with a resume.
Okay. So they've been trying to help.
Right now we're in between jobs. I get Social Security.
Oh, good. Okay.
And my husband's doing DoorDash.
Okay.
That's not anything that is real reliable. I mean, for that figure to be paid.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to be able to make sure that if I give you a number, that it's going to be sufficient for you.
Yeah, that's a situation. I mean, I don't know how long this is going to go on about him finding a job. So if we had a little something on the side to live on, that would be wonderful.
Okay. Right, because selling a house might take some time. With a cash offer, it'd be faster. But if you're not able to sell within 3 months or even 6 or 9, what's going to happen? Are you going to?
I can't look at it that way.
Okay, fair.
I can't look at it that way.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to make sure.
It's bad enough I lost one of my insurances through his work.
Oh, yes, of course, right. Okay. So that's.
And I'm in and out of the hospital all the time. I have a bunch of stuff wrong with me, but one of the things is my ammonia levels get too high, and the ammonia goes to my brain, and my brain swells.
Oh.
And they gotta get it down once I get in the hospital. I don't even know who I am those times.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's happened 8 or 9 times.
Oh.
Even more.
And the doctors can't figure out why that happens or how to control it?
No, they don't. There is no controlling it. I just, it sounds crazy, but I have to be able to go number 2.
Mm-hmm.
That gets rid of that waste that's going into my brain.
Okay.
Going up to my brain.
Okay.
And I have gastroparesis as well, and that is where I can't go to the bathroom often. Most people go every day. I go every 5 days.
Okay.
4
Wow.
days.
Okay.
But knock on wood, that hasn't happened in 3 or 4 weeks.
Hmm. Oh, you mean you haven't?
Being in the hospital and everything.
Okay. All right. All right. So you really do need to get to a new place to be able to take better care of yourself. But
Yeah. I don't want to go back into a nursing home.
okay. Okay, so that would be the worst case scenario, you think?
That would be the worst case scenario, and I'd kill myself if I had to go back to.
No, don't say that.
It was horrible. It was so bad.
Okay.
People were dying left and right. I'm like, I gotta get out of here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Got to get out of here.
Right. I definitely want to be able to set you up with something and get you what you need, so you don't have to go through that.
I greatly appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm trying. This is tricky. I might have to call you back with after I get some more information. But well,
Can I give you another number
sure. Yeah.
for you to call me back on?
Okay. Sure.
It's I just bought a new cell phone yesterday,
Okay.
and this is the number that came with it. It's 1-814
Okay.
280
Okay.
2270.
Okay. Great. All right. All right. So, well, let's say you and I can come to agreement, and we can figure out how to sell this house. How do you see that benefiting you the most? Besides getting out of the, yeah.
Just to be able to move around my house easier than what I can do here.
Right. Well, I mean, besides that, how would that help?
The money, you mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, it would give us a cushion.
Okay. Good. Yeah. And that, I can imagine that would really help.
I don't need a cushion. I need a bed.
Okay. That's a fair point. Fair point. Okay.
But whatever you can do, I would greatly appreciate it.
Okay. Yeah, that would, I would imagine that would, well, maybe if you could tell me in your own words, how would that feel? Like, if you could close your eyes and imagine,
that this is all done and over with.
Yes.
And I got what I wanted.
Yes.
I would be elated.
Okay.
I wouldn't be worried about anything anymore. My husband wouldn't be worried about anything anymore.
Yeah. Okay. And that's really worth more than money, right? So,
yeah. I'm worried about him having a heart attack.
oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of all the stress he's gone through recently.
Yeah. He's a big guy.
Okay. I can see that would be.
So, I mean, this is just, I keep trying to tell him it's just a bump in the road, and it will start another phase of our life.
Oh, that sounds like a goal to
my
reach.
32-year-old son out of my house.
Oh, does he live there with you? Does he help out?
Yeah, he lives here with me, and no, he very, very little.
Oh,
You know how kids are nowadays; they think they're owed something.
sure.
No, that's him for sure. And he's not working now either.
So
He quit his job.
oh no, that's not
Yeah.
that's not a good
Yeah,
plan.
tell me about it.
Okay, well,
I'm thinking if we move, he ain't coming with.
okay, that was my next question.
No, he's got a start his life somewhere else.
Hmm.
He causes a lot of stress here too.
Well, that's what kids are for, right?
Yeah, right.
Since they're born.
Right.
Well, my whole goal here is to get you the most amount of money I can.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you feel you need to get that feeling of elation and not, not getting stuck?
I just don't even know what to say because I don't know what a house sells for anymore. I can't even remember what we paid for this.
Well, yeah, I'm not.
I just don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just not related to what even the house sells for or is worth. I mean, that because that really depends on markets.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just want you to think about what would you need to get out of it to make everything work, and then we can worry about the rest.
I'm sorry, I just don't even have a figure in my head
Okay.
to say.
No, that's fine.
What would be a comfortable number for you?
Well, yeah, I'm. It's not about me. It's about getting you situated.
I don't have anything to
Okay.
compare it to.
No, I got you. All right.
So I could be asking for a box of popcorn instead of a steak dinner.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to give you a box of popcorn if you
No.
if you need a steak dinner for sure. All right.
All right. But you give me a call back. I appreciate it.
Okay. Well, actually, let me throw out some numbers here. I think I've got some things.
Okay.
Ready.
Yeah, can you give me a piece of paper? I'm gonna write a few numbers down. Wondered why I was feeling blurry. I had my readers on still.
Okay. Yep.
There we go.
Sorry, I am looking at one more thing now. Now that I just said I'd.
That's okay.
All right.
Don't be afraid.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. I might need to. Well, no, I can do this. Hold on.
Did I say that I had a laundry room?
I wrote that down. Yeah, you have a living room, kitchen, and laundry, and a back deck. You said a porch.
Yeah.
And 2 parcels.
And the back deck has what they call a porch bed on it.
Okay.
It hangs from the ceiling.
What did you call
It's
it?
a twin size, a porch bed.
Porch bed. Okay.
It hangs from the ceiling. It's a twin size bed or extra seating or whatever.
Okay.
I used to sleep out there a little bit in the summer.
Okay. I hate to keep you on the phone, but can you bear with me one more second? Can I put you on hold for a second? Let me check.
Yeah.
All right. I'll be right back.
All right.
Can you hear me? Candace? Candy? Are you still there? Hello? Okay. All right. She cannot hear me.
Okay,
All right.
is the address 190 Edgewater Road? Well, what's the address?
That's it. I'm seeing stuff sell for the mid twos. I'm just trying to get it for 100. But listen, you're doing good. You already got the emotional impact. I didn't hear the beginning of the call because I got people cursing me out through text message, but I'm assuming you have the full motivation, the full story, everything like that. She doesn't know what's going on as far as numbers go. I'd just be like, hey, like, I'll be honest with you, I'm looking to set you up for success, but at the same time, you know, I'm an investor, so I have to look through those lenses. I mean, one, we got to figure out why she wants to buy, because I think her renting, especially at her age with everything like that, it's going to be a lot easier for her to, it's going to be a lot easier to close her, and there's not really a point for her to, hold on one second. Yo, John, can I call you back in 2 minutes? Or unless you're like at the house or something.
Yeah, I'm at the house, but I'm leaving. I got a story to tell you, but I can talk to you later about it.
All right, I'll call you back in 2 minutes.
How big is the property?
I think it's
because the stuff that's selling for 200. Yeah, the stuff that's selling for over 200,000 is twice the size.
I see an active at 250.
Yeah, but I'm seeing one that sold as a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2,300 square feet. It sold back in April for 225.
And then I see another one listed at 209, 900 square feet. I don't know, but yeah, figure out why she wants to buy. See if you can get her to rent. Be like, hey, listen, with your old age, you know, your husband's situation, everything like that, is it really best for you to have to worry about cutting grass and maintenance and all this other stuff compared to just renting? If she goes with that, then awesome. Hey, listen, if I can put, you know, 10 years worth of living expenses in your pocket, would that help you guys out? Yes. All right. Awesome. How so? It'd get the stress off my back. My son wouldn't be a leech on me anymore. All this other stuff. All right. So, I mean, realistically, for a cash offer, I can get all this done, but I'd cash offer as is, no realtor fees, no commissions. I think I'd have to be somewhere close to 100,000. Or take out the I think, but I'd have to be somewhere close to 100,000, and then just let her think, and then you're gonna have to start overcoming objections after that. That's the route I would go. What do you think, Isaiah?
I think she needs this lower than. I think she needs this way lower because the tax assessed value is like 20,000.
I've never comped off tax assessed.
I know, but
yeah, it says market value.
I see sold through tax assessed at like 135, 150, but I got a feeling that those are flips. Just looking at the actives.
Take her off mute real quick and just say, "Hey, Candy, just bear with me. It's just taking a little longer."
Okay. Hey, Candy. This is Julie. You're still there? Sorry. This is just taking me a little bit longer. I don't mean to keep you. Okay. I need. Yeah, I'm just looking at what the market in your area. So, all right. Give me one more minute.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
All right. I'm new to this area, so I'm not really. Yeah, I need a little bit more time. But okay, give me 1 more minute. I'll be right back. Well, no, you're good. Thank you. All right.
Isaiah, you're right. 209 State Street sold for 135. I didn't look at pictures of it until just now, but that was damn near a flip.
Yeah, exactly. So you need this probably like, I would say you need this 60, 70 to be on the safe side.
You're a little bigger. So say you sell it for 140 times 0.88 minus. Did she say anything about any recent updates?
No recent updates. She's lived there for 30 years. No updates.
All right. So it's going to need 40 in work.
Yeah.
Buyer make 35. You need this at 40.
Okay. Yeah. You need this at freaking 40. Yeah. So 40.
Okay. So
And preface it like, hey, look, my whole goal is to help get as much money in your pocket, Candy. My only concern is just how rural you are, and just there's not a whole lot of information, and your property hasn't really done, had a lot of repairs. That all the offers, not just our offer, but all the offers come back at like 35, like 30 to 35,000. Could you make that work? Just preface it like that, and be like all the offers come back at that. Don't just have it sit. Don't just say my offer.
Okay.
Hold on.
And also just preface it, frame it to where your whole goal is to help get as much money in her pocket, and just say worst case scenario.
I don't know if I'd say, can you make that work though? Because then all she has to say is no. I'd be like, would having 30 to 35,000 in your pocket on your timeline put you in a better position?
That's even better, yeah.
But other than that, yeah, it's probably going to be your best bet.
Yeah. So now take her off mute and frame yourself on her side. Be like, my whole goal is to help put as much money in your pocket. My main concern is that yada 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 yada. So if, like, let's say all the offers come back at like 30 to 35, like Jamil said, would that put you in a better position than where you're at now?
Okay. I'm not going to remember any of this, but okay. Thank you. All right. I will do my best here.
You got it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Sorry. I'm back. All right.
Okay.
Oh, do you need to talk to your husband about this?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Are both of you on title on this?
Oh, yes, we are. When I got married, I put his name on it.
Okay, great. Great. Okay. And just to confirm, you haven't made any updates to your property since you lived there, or
We haven't did what?
Have you made any updates or remodels or
Oh yeah, when I was normal, when my body was normal, I did everything around here. I put up all the molding, stained all the molding.
Okay.
Built doors, put up doors.
Wow. Okay.
We put a new floor in the living room.
Okay. So yeah, you were killer on that. That's great. Okay.
Yeah, and stuff outside too. I mean.
Okay.
We put soffits in.
Oh, okay.
This place
Soffits.
didn't have any soffits, so we moved in here.
All right.
We painted the outside of the house.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I'm having trouble with the getting market information because you live in a very rural area and it's hard to get. Yeah, which is part of the charm of it, right? But right. But it's hard to figure out what the. Well, okay. Let me. Yeah, so a cash offer would help you with this, but you haven't thought of going through a realtor, or have you?
No, I haven't thought about doing that. I just thought this would be easier.
Yeah, that's part of the charm of the cash offer. We do things that will help you, fast, or at least faster and more convenient. We buy things as is, so you don't have to do any more work on it. And
okay.
We can close quickly, no realtor commissions. We pay all the closing costs, so you don't have to worry about closing costs. But really, yeah, my whole goal here is to get you the best number that you can get. And well, I did have a concern about, so you're trying to you want to buy another place, but have you thought about renting after this instead of taking care of another?
I don't know what the rents around here are.
Mm-hmm.
I got into a conversation with a sales clerk at Walmart, and she was telling me she was paying $1,000
Mm-hmm.
for. I think I remember her saying a 1-bedroom. It's not 1, 2.
Okay.
And my God, when we paid rent, it was only $350, and I had 3 kids.
Yeah. Yeah, things have changed a bit. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Inflation.
Yeah.
And that was a lot. I mean, I always had to make sure I had a yard for my children,
Sure.
all boys.
Yep. But
I mean, that's something that I have to worry about anymore.
right. And with house ownership comes, you have to, it comes with having to take care of the property yourself and all the
exactly.
Take care of the lawn and all that. And that's one of the advantages of renting. You don't have to worry about any of that anymore of it.
Yeah.
So that might be a way to stretch your money, to give you more years.
A tax sale, you mean?
Oh, no, I mean, no, renting instead of purchasing a new house.
Oh, renting instead of purchasing,
Yeah.
It's a possibility. I haven't looked into any of that.
Okay. Yeah, it's just.
I remember talking to that clerk, and I thought, oh my God.
All right. Yeah, I just want to throw that out so you understand the options. But
yeah, I've done both. I know.
all right. All right. So yeah, my whole goal here is to put you in a better position, and to be able to reach your goals here. But because of the rural area, it's a little bit tricky.
Well, around here, we get a lot of new people in this area. Moving from Jamestown to here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This house used to be my father's house, and when he passed away, I inherited it.
Nice. Okay. Good. Okay. So you grew up in that house?
I didn't really grow up here. I visited here.
Okay. All right.
Quite often.
Okay.
Oh, and there would be also, I think there would be kayaks and, I don't know if my husband would give up his flat bottom boat or not. We have all that, because I don't know if it'll live on the water again.
Okay. Right. So, yeah, I guess
So those things would go with the house too.
Okay. All right. The alternative that you have for selling this as for a cash offer as is would, I guess you'd have to just work with a realtor and worry about fixing things up to get it to be on the market. But
Right,
okay,
right.
yeah. So I want to be able to save you some of that work.
Yeah,
But that does make the price different than what you would get as a
yeah.
okay. All right, so I'm seeing. So it's not an option then, or is that an option for you to
To go through a realtor?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to go through a realtor.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to tell you it's just all of the offers I'm crunching over here, they're all coming back about the same, between 30 and 35,000. Would that
30 and 35? That's it?
That's what I'm getting with my math, because we'd have to take on the cost of fixing it up, and then our strategy would be to fix it up and resell it, put it back on the market.
Yeah. Well, let me talk to my husband, and if anything changes, would you call me and let me know that?
Oh, certainly. Yeah.
I'm not saying no about the 30 or 35. I'm going to talk to my husband.
No, I get that. I understand. Yeah. That would, yeah.
Can you buy a home? Can you buy a home with that amount of money?
You could do a down payment on something, but or you could use that money to rent for a while.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I could also look at when they take the house because of back taxes or whatever.
Oh, do you owe taxes on it? Back taxes?
No, we don't owe back taxes.
Okay.
I'm saying I can look at other in the paper when they have the
yes,
property when they take the home away from the homeowner because they didn't pay their taxes.
Right.
I forget what they call that, but I've seen it before.
Yeah, a tax sale. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
A tax sale. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Though I do, I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, I don't win unless you win, So,
right.
So would selling this as is put you in a better position than I'm thinking. Yeah, I guess it's just something that we have to that everyone has to figure out for themselves, really. So
right.
But yeah, having that amount of cash, I mean, you could put a down payment on something or buy something off a tax sale, but those don't often happen at regular times. It depends on
when it to happen.
Mm-hmm. But selling this as is would this put you in a better position than where you're at right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you just okay. In your own words, how would that put you in a better position? How would it put you in a better position?
How would it put me in a better situation?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have some of the worries that I have on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah. All right.
And I don't mean worrying about what we're going to have for supper. I mean worrying life to life, day to day.
Yeah. Well, like you said, you have occasional hospital needs and, just being more mobile or just being able to get around.
Yeah, I'd like to get around better, and I can't do it in this house.
Right. All right. Well, if it helps you, what's stopping you from moving forward today then?
I have to talk it over with my husband.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to ask you if I could get your phone number.
Yes. Yeah. It's area code 317.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 317.
317. 1856.
1856. What's your name again, honey?
I'm Julie. My name is Julie.
Julie?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll remember your name because it's just like my cousin.
Yeah. All right, Julie. Well, I will tell my husband the figure you gave me. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Why'd you let her off? You had her.
I had her until I didn't know how to overcome the objection of talking to her husband because that's something I honestly would say too. So.
What do you think the husband will say?
Heck no. So,
I mean,
I don't know.
That when somebody gives you that objection, if you just let them off the phone, they're not getting back on the phone with you. Because they're like, why would we ever take $35,000 for this house when we can just fix it up in XYZ? So you have to overcome those, whatever her actual objection is. Because I want to talk to my husband isn't a real objection. 98% of the time, figure out what her real objection is and then overcome it. Her real objection is, I'm scared that we won't be able to afford the next place. That's her real objection.
Oh.
In which case you need to go in and be like, all right, so if you have $35,000 and rent will cost you, let me look.
I couldn't think of that. Yeah, of course, that makes sense.
I mean, that's just a guess, but
yeah,
I'm seeing houses rent for $900 for a 2-bedroom, $550 for a studio, but that has stairs. I don't think she'd want that. There's houses for sale for $850, one city up the street. So $35,000. Well, hold on. 850 times say 10 years, 8,530 or what am I doing? 850 times 12 months, that's 10,000 a year. That's still three and a half years worth of rent right there.
Mm-hmm.
Plus now she's not going to have as many expenses because her son's not going to be in there. She's not going to have, like, her expenses are going to go down just because of that. So you need to
Oh
be
yeah,
able to figure out what the real objection is and then see if you can overcome it. You can't always overcome it. But if you tell her that, hey, if I can get you this rental spot for $850, you can be able to pay for this for the next 3 years. Wouldn't that help you out a lot? Would that allow you enough time to be able to save up since you don't got this kid leeching off of you anymore? All this
dang,
other stuff,
you should talk to her. That's great.
That's the real objection, because now you're in there's two parts of the conversation, before the offer and after. You got into the second half, but it still seems like what it is you're scared of the phone, just to be honest with you.
I think that's true. I think that's true.
And I don't want to tear into you because we're on live and stuff like that. We can take this off live if you want. Up to you. Or if you want to just talk about it later today, tomorrow, Monday, whatever the case may be, 'cause you didn't exactly sign up to do this, but
this is fun though. But yeah, I feel hopefully not too many people are watching. Not,
no,
or maybe, yeah, okay.
It might be going to send in an RJ if you want to do that.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, a call review. Oh, that would be yeah, I can't imagine what he'd say about all this. But yeah, I would learn a lot from that. But you already told me some things I didn't even think of. So
yeah, because it just seems like, and I understand you've had people curse you out and hang up on you and stuff like that. I got hung up on today and cursed out through text. That's standard. But you can kind of gauge when it's like, and maybe it's just a reps thing. You can kind of gauge when somebody's open or not. She would have told you any and everything.
Okay.
So there's no need to be afraid of her. She's not the type that's going to curse you out or hang up on you.
Yeah,
If she does hang up on you, it's strictly because she's unmotivated and she knows that her number doesn't work. That's the only time where it wouldn't have worked. In which case, it just saved you time anyway. She would have been unmotivated. I don't think that was the case here, though.
No, because she was actually seriously considering it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just didn't know how to proceed from there after she said she needed to talk to her husband.
I mean, did you understand what her thought process was?
Well, I mean, it's just, you have to, a big decision like this, you need to talk to your partner. But whether that's done before or after, I could send her, or you could send her a contract basically, and she would then could talk to her husband about it. But yeah, I couldn't cross that last step to close. I didn't know. I couldn't find a path through that.
Is that what she said? That it's a big decision and she needs to talk to her husband?
She didn't say that. No, she did say she needs to talk to her husband. She didn't say exactly why. So that's me.
Why not
assuming.
ask? Yeah. Well, yeah, you already caught it then. Yeah, why not ask? Because at the end of the day, all we're trying to do is understand. Yeah. Understand what their thought process is so that we can show them our thought process and why we're the solution for them. That's all we're trying to do. We're honestly like glorified therapists. That's what we are. We're glorified therapists and babysitters. What's going on, Chris?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey.
Can you guys hear me
Not
okay?
much.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you guys about to call it a day or what?
Well, I was going to go walk my dog soon, but Julie just had a great call.
Oh, nice.
I couldn't close though. I did learn a lot. I got a lot closer than I ever have, really. So that was pretty
nice,
pretty good. But I think I'll have RJ review that if I don't know. Not sure how to send that in, but yeah, I'll figure that out. All right. Yeah.
An
You
email.
could just send the link and then put a timestamp of where the conversation started.
Okay. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Yeah. I think actually that's probably it for me today.
Yeah, all good.
Well, just let me know when you're back, Jamil, or if you're gonna be back. If not, I'll just call on Discord.
No, I'll be back in like 20 minutes. Not even.
Okay.
Unless you want to kill the stream, because I mean I can edit the name, but it is called Morning Stream right now. And then
Yeah.
we can wait for Omar to jump on in like 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll probably call from like 5 to 7 or something like that.
All right. I mean, it's up to you, because if I don't know if your CRM records the calls, if you still want this running so that you can review them or what.
No, it's fine. You can end the stream.
All right.
All
All right,
right.
folks. Well, day 62 morning shift. We'll be back in like 30 minutes to an hour at most. See y'all later.